This is the Mount Hamilton Road. We'll spare you the interstate footage that we just ran. It's kind of warm, huh?
It's hot, man.
I thought it'd be like, I don't know, 60s?
Yeah, mid 60s is kind of the plan, and it's more like upper 80s.
That's why I'm wearing leathers. I'm a little bit warm. We're getting ready to gain altitude though, as we go in the mountains. I just found this ride. It's pretty cool. There's an observatory up there, and we're basically getting ready to do about 60 miles of pure twisting roads with no one around. I thought Doodle would dig it. Everyone always talks about twisties though, and how that is the way to go. It's a lot of work.
It's tiring, man. Because we got these, and then we got our long route to get back to where we're staging tonight.
I know. It's going to be a lot. We'll probably turn in, not that much, maybe 300-400 mile ride today. Yeah. Probably not 400.
Yeah, 3-4 is pretty good. That's kind of ideal. You get a lot done. And
for like a vacation ride like we're doing now.
Yeah.
That's the San Jose Country Club right there. Never been there. But it's a good way to route to this road. So if you say San Jose Country Club, it'll lead you right here. So we're gonna jump into the mountains right now. Busa, FZ1, TNP, gorgeous day. I found this ride, by the way, from a dude at a motorcycle shop. He told me about it when I was visiting California last month. I said, where do you ride? He's like, Mount Hamilton. So I hope the guy's not going to be pissed at me because I'm basically telling the world about it now.
We don't have many riders watching, I don't think.
There's a few. There's more and more, yeah.
Huh.
There's enough. The trippy part about this is we're in neighborhoods now, and just a couple miles, we're gonna be out in the middle of nowhere. It's really weird how this is. And I love how California preserved their foothills. Love it, love it. There's a couple things California does that I admire. They don't allow development in this whole set of foothills right here. They've never sold it off. They've never let developers come in there. It's a regional park system or other public land. That's cool. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a place to ride. There's your stop and go narration right there. Maybe we'll do another short bit on the other side.
This thing is cooking, man.
Yeah, let's get some air going over us, dude.
day, you gotta be smart. Really cool road. It's not subject to snow, so that's good. Like if you go north and you're a big cars to pass, it snows a lot. I ran that on the FJR. Ooh, there's a decreasing radius turn right there. I really wasn't set up for that one either. Now we'll pull over and wait for Doodle. I want to make sure he's okay. And like I say, I want him to drive within his skill set always. Not try to stay up with me. I think that's why Suspect crashed that one time, because he was trying to stay up with me and he honestly didn't have the skill to do it. He should have just faded back. Look at the turkeys.
This is the flock I told you about right here. Same location. A couple tom turkeys in there. Bunch of hens. Wild turkeys are cool. Look at how pretty it is up here. California foothills, Northern California. It's way cool. I think they need some wild pig jihad going on here too. Check that out. An AR-15 and I could hunt that right there, I'd do it. But we're in California. You know how that goes.
I like running the GoPro on the bearing where you're at right now, because you can see the lean of the road. You can really see the scenery too. Like that for y'all. Nice corner here. A little bit of brake, right plug, shift left, down. Right there. See that gravel? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was tricky, man. I just hit some gravel big time.
Like I was saying on GoPro, I don't know if you could hear me or not, but I really tell the boys, my two boys, to drive within your skill set on the motorcycle, especially in this stuff, real technical mountain driving. Don't try to keep up with the dude in front of you. Just drive your own bike, man. If it's slower, it's slower. Like TacticalDoodle, I'm always waiting for him. He's very slow, very methodical in the turns, and I just pull over and wait for him. You know, I get on a little bit, but I'm well within my skill level. Otherwise, I wouldn't drive that way. And if you drive with other folks, fitter that way too. Tell them to drive within their skill level as well. Say, hey man, you don't have to keep up with me. I'll wait for you. Then I'll catch up to you later, like I'm gonna do with Doodle. That way, everybody stays safe. No one gets hurt. No one dumps a bike, crashes a bike. It's cool having a Hayabusa, but what's cooler is year after year, it stays in one piece. That's cool.
Doodle caught up, pressing on. I'll probably end the video once we get to the east side of Mount Hamilton. That'll be a good single video. Pretty cool way to have a father and son experience. That's what I talk about in my philosophy videos, is stuff like this. You know, this is memorable, it's cool, it's challenging. All the adventures you see in TNP are nothing more than an embodiment of the philosophy I've laid out there ever since I started it.
Almost to the observatory. I don't think that's it. That one looks pretty run down, abandoned. The other one's just right over the hill, I think. Some support buildings up here on Mount Hamilton, California. Pulling over to show you around real quick. It is beautiful. Beautiful fall day, Northern California. Which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Doodle, holds the best street motorcycling we've seen so far. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a super sport guy, sport touring, even a cruiser, that's the kind of truck you need to watch out for coming up that road, speak of the devil. And look how narrow the road is.
Yeah, it's not large. You don't have too many bikers though.
No, we only saw 2 bicyclists coming up, very few cars. I mean, maybe 2, 3 cars.
Yeah, it's pretty, of course this is weekday.
Right. Look at this cool little building right here. It looks like a pillbox. Love to know the history on that. This is kind of vineyard country too. Here and there you'll see vineyards, but actually that'll be more north, like Napa. That's San Jose right there. San Mateo on the other side of the Bay Bridge. And Highway 84, we've shown you before, is right in those hills, and then you run into PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. We're more inland. Just beautiful though. I mean, it's amazing. Tons of wildlife too. You guys saw the wild pigs, the turkey, there's deer up here. I don't even know if they let you hunt up here.
I don't think so, looking at the signs.
Probably not. Look at this road, the perfection of it, how smooth it is.
It's cool. This part's good. There were some bumps on the bottom one.
Well, you saw those gravel patches too, didn't you?
Yeah.
A couple of them. This is the Mount Hamilton ride. TacticalDoodle Nutnfancy project. That GoPro footage should be fun, man. The transitions, leaning back and forth. Audience is probably going to throw up. They get so dizzy. There's downtown San Jose, I bet. Right there. There's San Francisco, Berkeley up that way. You see the Oakland Bay out there. How cool is that? Man, this is amazing. I do this, I'm talking about recording this video for those guys who'd really love to get out, but they can't. You know, their job doesn't allow it. Next best thing I can do for you guys is give you a video and try to, in some small way, capture the experience that we have. And honestly, I like doing it for our own family as well, remembering these special experiences. Lick Observatory is the official name, of course. We're at the top now. There's a deer right there, see him? Can't set that up. It's a little doe right there. Here's your support buildings. She knows she's safe here. There's a ton of observatories up here. I'd love to look through these things. They position them out here away from the city lights so they can see the night sky better. There's no light pollution out here. Observatories are cool. Look at that view right there. Here we go, more twisties. At least 17 miles, more like 60. There we go, this says it better. 31 miles. Total twisties. Doodle's back there. How would you like to live up here in these houses? This is your commute every day going up that road we just came in. And that's the short way. If you come out the east side, it's a lot longer. I don't think it snows up here. Look at the lookout tower right there. See it? I can't zoom in on it, but you can get an idea. Very cool.
Repaving, they're doing it right here. We just gotta go slow so we don't kick asphalt off. I don't want this crap all over my bike. No thanks. We got the only people up here are state workers, man. Nobody else up here. Not up in hill.
See, some dude has a ranch right there. This deep in the foothills? This is your commute? This guy is remote. I mean, when you go to the store, you go to the store. There's no quick runs to the 7-Eleven out here, man. Look how dry it is, what I was telling you guys. That's some serious firewood right there. I mean, cool place where he's living. He's probably up this little road, has a ranch house behind that hill. But if this area catches on fire, you better hope for the drop planes coming. The Cal Fire P2 Neptunes and Catalinas saving your butt out here. There's Doodleage. I really don't know how much battery power I have left on this. Let's check. 45 minutes, so that should be enough to complete the video. You digging it? You like it?
Yeah. I wish they just canted the seat like a little bit.
Hang on, let me turn my music off so I can hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you say?
It's so, like, the bike's close to being perfect, but it's the little ergo stuff, like how it's tipped forward.
Why don't you, like, make a pad right by the tank that kind of evens it out for you then?
Why'd you have to marry a damn short woman? That would have solved everything.
I seriously wish you would have taken after my height.
Well, I'm just jamming my knees into the tank and pushing back. That solves it, but...
Well, like I said, you could take that tank bag off. Would that help? I can carry it for you.
No, it's the seat, though. The seat slants into the tank.
Yeah.
So
well, how about that non-slip pad? You could sit on that.
I tried it. The whole descent, I'm squishing my balls against the gas.
And as we all know, squishing your balls against the gas is not optimal.
Not good, but it was cool.
There's more firewood right there. Beautiful day, man. There's all that fire fuel I was talking about. Dry, dry. Here comes Doodle. Driving safe, which I like. It's a cool bike, that FZ1. Love it. bobcat right next to the road. I couldn't get the camera started soon enough. Awesome.
Bobcat.
Yeah, he was crouched right there, Doodle. Right next to the road, man. I was like, that's too big to be a house cat. Air smells good out here, too. Yeah, I do too. Doodle's on intercom saying he likes how they have wildlife out here and they haven't killed it all. I would agree with that. Leave it the heck alone so you can see it. Well, maybe not the wild pigs. I'd probably hunt a few of those. Not a ton of gas out here. As in none. Get some Sony footage for you guys of where we are. It's a lot better than GoPro. Look at that. So cool. We're not always performance driving this stuff. A lot of times you just relax and take in the sights. Looking at the wildlife, the smells, dropping pretty excellent here in California. Junipers, flowers, checking out the wildlife. You have the option on a sport bike, you don't have to like get on it all the time. Take your pick, ride the way you want to. I have to slow down to wait for a Doodle anyhow. And by the way, it's not all like perfection on our rides. I don't want you to think that we're always getting along. We'll argue about stuff too. Like for instance, just a second ago, I was getting on Doodle because here we are in the straights and he's lagging way behind me. I'm like, dude, we're on the straights, catch up. I was only doing like 45 miles an hour. I'm not going to wreck. Just putting along, enjoying the sight. Doing the speed limit. Out of range again on the cell phone. That's pretty normal. Logging ways points. Woo! It's a pretty day. Going slow, waiting for Doodle to catch up too. He just pokes along, which is okay. At least in the turns it's okay. Here's that gravel I'm talking about. See this stuff right here? That's what you gotta watch out for. Be careful. Hayabusa! Go Hayabusa! Daddy likes the Hayabusa! The Busa! In California! Yeah! Domesticated animals are more scared than the wildlife. Doodle. He's getting on it now. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? That is a good looking horse. Smart too. Hey, buddy. Now this is a good life for a horse. Look at where he lives. He's got room to explore, run. I wish every horse would have a life like this. Sadly, that's not always the case. What do you think, Doodle?
It's cool.
Doodle was hammering it the last few miles, man.
You said I couldn't drive fast. I had to prove you otherwise.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said on the straights, keep up with me, man. I was doing 45 and you're like a mile behind me.
How'd you like having to keep up with me for once and 5,000 rides?
Hey, I caught up to you, man.
It's your last one until you're 70.
I always want you to drive in your skill set. Don't ever try to prove something to daddy or whoever. As long as you're solidly within your skill set, I say rock on. Doodle's a great motorcyclist. He's very wise too. He doesn't go fast. He's usually slow just by way of choice. True or false?
Yeah, I'm risk averse.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yeah.
I talked about that on this ride with these guys. Hopefully they can hear me on the GoPro footage.
I want to be doing this till I'm 60, not doing it till I'm 25, hit it into a mountain, and swear it off forever.
How about the weather, man? That was about ideal, wasn't it?
Yeah. It has gotten to a perfect temp as we're up here instead of 90. This happens every time we come out here, though.
What?
We make a big deal out of coming out to the coast, and then we think it's going to be 50 and 60 the whole way, and it's always 90.
Well, we did Bishop last year. We froze our butt off. Actually, this year.
It was so
When we
cold.
did Yosemite, that was
what,
frigid, man.
17 or something ridiculous?
That was so cold. It was like in the 20s.
Oh, man.
And it had been like in the high 80s in the Central Valley. That's it, dudes. We're wrapping the video up. You got a good blend of GoPro footage. Got some leapfrog clips there with the Sony cam. Give you a good flavor of what this ride's about. Man, really cool. Well done, Doodle. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Cool ride, huh?
I want to do this one. Yeah, I kind of like Stanislaus a little bit more.
Yeah.
Although it was a lot more pucker worthy as you get to the top. This one, I love like from this direction, the first 2/3 are awesome. The next I would love to do on a Supermoto or something. That would be really cool.
Well, I'm thinking FZ1, dude. That's about as good as it gets. That's light, nimble.
Oh, that's great for it. Does it really well.
Signing off, Nutnfancy project ride on the Yamaha FZ1 and Suzuki Hayabusa. Out.